My dear brothers and sisters, may the Lord fill you with His peace. Today, the first Sunday after Christmas, the church invites us to reflect on the feast of the Holy Family, the family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. The readings that we are giving today from the book of Genesis, from the letter to the Hebrews, and the Gospel according to Luke, present us with the two families of Abraham and that of Joseph. From the letter to the Hebrews, we have the faith of Abraham and Sarah presented to us. It says, "For his faith, Abraham moved from his own country to a place he didn't know when God called him. For her faith, Sarah also conceived, even though she had passed the age of childbirth. And for his faith, the child that was born him by Sarah, Abraham was willing to sacrifice him, even though this is the child promised by God, that through him, Abraham will have descendants as many as the stars of the sky and as the sand on the shore of the sea." In the Gospel, we hear of the parents of Jesus taking the child to the temple to do what the law required of them. Fulfilling the requirements of the law, it wasn't just a matter of an obligation that they had to go and fulfill, but the law, in fact, was a gift given them by the Lord. The law was an expression of God's love for His people, and fulfilling the law is the response of this love that God has for His people. Is the response on the part of the people to this expression of God's love. And so the law becomes a bond of unity between God and His people. These are the two families that we are given today. Looking at them, one thing that underlines both of them is the faith that they had, a faith which is expressed in the recognition of the presence of God in their lives. A faith which is expressed in going out to do what the Lord required of them. Today, as we celebrate this Holy Family, this is what we are also presented with to reflect upon. In our own families, we have different roles and obligations that everybody has to fulfill. The father knows what he has to do, the mother knows what she has to do, and the children also know their responsibilities. For our families to be like the family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, the recognition of the presence of God in the family is very important. By this recognition, we are also able to recognize that each member of the family is a gift from the Lord. Each member of the family is given by the Lord so that together as one, we can also express the love of God to other people. Together as one, we can be a manifestation of the love of God in the world. This is the Holy Family, knowing that God is with us in good times and even or especially in bad times. God does not abandon us. And once we come to realize that God is always present with us, our lives will not be the same. Our lives will also be different because we make sure that our lives always reflect what God wants for us. Our lives always reflect the will of God for us. Our lives always reflect the love that God has shown to his people. And so today, celebrating the Holy Family, I invite all of us, I invite each and every one that we recognize that God is present among his people, that God is with us. And in our families, we also support one another, because as human as we are, our faith sometimes becomes fragile. Our faith sometimes wavers. And each and every member of the family, we have to play our part to sustain the faith of one another, to sustain the faith of each other, so that together we can journey as God expects of us. Together we can move and experience the love of God. And experiencing that love, we can also manifest it in the world. And in our families, through our families, the love of God can reach the whole world. And the world will become a better place. May the Lord fill us with his peace.
Love yourself.